Right, I'm here again, doing a bit of cooking. Excuse the fact the dryer is on. So yeah, I'm doing those vegetables that are in the tray from Tesco's that are already peeled, chopped. Your peppers, onions, tomatoes, courgettes. I think that's it. There's red and yellow peppers in there with a bit of garlic oil, but it's not too obvious as garlic oil. Is in the oven. It's been in there for about 15 odd minutes. I think it's ready to knock that off, to be fair. Smells nice. I've got my Beyond Mince on the go. I'm thinking what to do a bit differently today with this, because I thought, well, last time I did like heatery things, didn't I? So this time I am going to do a bit of a chilli. I haven't done one for ages, and I've got a slow cooker that I used to just chuck everything in there, but to be honest, the sides up this end of the kitchen are absolutely chocker. They are full, so I'm not going to start fanning about with you know, trying to find a space for a hot appliance. Knowing my luck, I'll end up with it all on my lap. So anyway, the mince is cooking up rather nice. I've got some chili beans in a chili sauce, so I'm going to add these. There is a ring pull on the top of these, so that's good. I'm trying to think how I used to make mine, because I used to do mine with green lentils and a butternut squash as well. I used to cut that up into chunks, and I used to have, I think, a tin of tomatoes, a tin of them with a tin of green lentils, and obviously I'm using the mince instead from Beyond. I think I had a tin of water. I filled one of these tins up with some water and then cook it down. So I'm going to give it a go and see. I did check that these are in date, because they have been standing for a bit on the sides for, you know how it is. So I'll show you a bit when it's in. Yeah, I used to fill one of the tins with water and then add a meat-free oxo cube and just let it all cook down, and then I'd add the cubed butternut squash on the top. My shoulders are killing me. What's that? Tomatoes? I've got tins here. Yeah. Chopped tomatoes are still well and truly in date. So sometimes I can open them. Sometimes I really struggle. So tomatoes are gone in. Have I got any? Hang on, one sec. Can't get it out of the thing. Now then, this has been here for God knows how long. The powders are pretty good, aren't they? She says. Oh God. Mild, that's what we want. So I'm going to just chuck a bit on there, let that cook down. These are a bit dusty, but it's fine. It all adds to the flavour, eh? A bit of dust. Oh well. Right. It's getting a bit full in this pan, I'll show you in a sec. There's not much room in here. Hang on. Yeah, I haven't made a chilli in like ages. Hang on. Let me just get this. I swear I used to use it. Smaller. One of these, meat-free. These are great. I love them. It's nice in a cup. If you fancy a warm drink but you don't want a coffee or a tea or something, just something with a bit of flavour. Just add one of them in. Oh, it's amazing. My son's like, oh, it's like drinking gravy. And as to now, it's lovely, honestly. It's really nice. I'll let this cook down a bit and then I will add some water. Because at the minute the pan's a little bit on the full side. I will show you how she looks. Show you. Just see? Just slightly full to overflowing. Vegetables are turned off now because they are cooked. They're not burnt, they're just cooked. I do need to add some water in there, but I'll wait a minute. It smells amazing. Yeah, if this was in a slow cooker, you see, you could just let it get on with it and then get back to it when you're ready and just eat. Oh, be nice on a jacket potato. I ain't had jackets in ages. I've bought some. So you just got to let this thicken up a bit, and then when it's thickened up so much and condensed down a bit, I'm sure I added a bit of red wine. I have got some. Every good chef checks their food. Oh, it's nice. Yeah. Let me just try another bit of that kidney bean in it. Very nice. Yeah, I might have to add some water to it, but we'll see. But this mince, this Beyond mince, is just beautiful. I love it. I mean, everybody, there's quite a few that'll be like, for £4 you could buy something a bit cheaper. Yeah, you could, but this will make me a few meals. It's going to be absolutely perfect. A bit of rice. These veggies in here, I'll show you. Whoops, carefully. Whoop! Turned a bit fast then. Oh, that's nice. I need to get some fresh chilli powder, really. That spice rack does need a bit of a tidy. There's my veggies. Okay, I've got a bit of that burrito taco seasoning on from Old El Paso, or whatever you call it. There you go. So I've got a few of these, and I've got some of these taco shell things as well. So I could use them up because they are just slightly out of date, but they still look perfectly fine. Put the flash on. There we go. How pretty does that look? Oh. So yeah. That is really, really good. I do like a nice chilli. And I've not made one for like what seems like forever. That is lovely. Sorry. Eating with mouthful. That is lovely. So yeah. Chopped tomatoes, 1 tin of one of the chili beans in chili sauce, and then I've added 1 cube of the meat-free OXO cubes, a sprinkle of probably out-of-date chili powder. I think everybody's herbs and spices, I've got some that are like about 5 years old or something. This isn't that bad. They were bought not that long ago, but I'm sure there are some that are slightly, they were all bought when I moved in, so they're all sort of fresh. 2 years been here now, so They can't be that out of date. There's only out of date ones. I'll have to have a check, but who cares? You know, dried spices seem to last and last and last. It just means that their flavour is not as powerful as it was, but spices usually are pretty good, aren't they? So I believe. And yeah, and I've just let it get on with it. The Beyond Mince is frozen. It's from Tesco's, and I just defrosted that in the microwave for about 4 or 5 minutes. I love it. It's amazing, and it makes me a couple of meals. So this will do me for tea or dinner tomorrow, depending on what time I wake up. And all I've got to do is reheat it up, and I could add some potatoes or whatever I fancy with it. You know, nice jacket potato maybe. Chuck it on the top with some cheese. Oh yeah, now we're talking. And if this was in a bigger pan, I could have added a bit of water in one of the tins. Just fill it up, add it in, and then just let it all cook down. But that's it. And I've got some of the Mediterranean vegetables that are already chopped up. I've got some chips, some sweet potato fries in the fridge that I've got tomorrow's date on, so I might do some of them to go with this leftovers tomorrow. Oh, now that's a thought. That'd be really nice. And I've got garlic bread in there. Oh, decisions on what to have. Because I'm not really one for rice, I've got to admit. Rice is okay, I don't mind it, but I'm not one for like big portion of rice. I just find it fills me up and makes me feel really, really poorly. So I don't tend to bother. So yeah, I know I'm waffling now, so I'm gonna cut the vid and then I'll do the thumbnail as the picture of the finished product all plated. So anyway, I know this is going to be amazing because I've already tasted some. It's looking good actually, looking very, very nice. It's starting to thicken up. This is where the extra water does come in handy, but it might actually be alright. If I was using the lentils, ooh, we're going over the sides a bit now. Yeah, if I was using the green lentils, I would have added water. I suppose it's because they've got to soak it up, haven't they, to make it a bit more, I don't know, mince-like. So this is that. Ooh, don't fall. That mince, I love it. Beyond mince, Beyond sausages, Beyond burgers are just amazing. Love them. Right. It just makes a meal, I tell you. Right, so I'm gonna... Oh, it's falling over the sides. I should have got the bigger pan really, but I was struggling to get hold of it because my cleaner's put the handles the other way. Instead of facing the cupboard door, she put them facing the back of the cupboard, so I couldn't grab hold of it. I'm just about managed to get this one out. So I gave up in the end, so I'll have to have a bit of a chit chat with her. Because there are times, I mean she's great, don't get me wrong, but there are times where, like a lot of people that I've had come and clean for me, or be a home help or something, they don't think to the level of the person that they're, you know, in the chair. They'll put things like further back, and it's only now she's starting to realise that the toaster doesn't live at the back of the cupboard area, on the work surface I should say. It sits at the front like that. So she's learning, and then all my cutlery lives here. Yeah, I'm dreading plating this up because it is going to be awkward, because I've had burns from plating up liquidy items before now, where it's literally gone underneath the pan and onto my lap and onto my legs, and oh my god. The sooner that they do me this kitchen area, the better, and then they're going to be doing other adaptations. But she's just waiting, the builder lady who's now who's looking after me. She says she's just waiting on one thing to come back to her, and then that's it then. Hello, you come for a nosy. Yeah, she's just waiting on one thing, and then she'll be in touch with me to sort out the next stage. So watch this space. What are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to hook me up? Me? You're like, never mind filming that. Sort me out. Look, you've got food, okay? You've got food. Yeah, let go. See, you're stuck. You're stuck now. You'll have to jump up a bit. You're stuck. I'm trying to help us it. Oh dear. Right, I'm getting splashed on now, so I'm getting ready to turn this off. Let's turn it off actually. There we are. We are ready. I'm hoping the beans are ready. Yeah, that's about right. It looks gorgeous. I'm so hungry. It's like 10 o'clock now. 10 o'clock and I haven't eaten, and I'm like, geez. Right. Okay. Time to plate up. Get down. Alright, I shall catch you later. Thanks for watching, and until next time, tatty bye.